Hello, everyone. Welcome to another session of Descent into Avernus. We are missing Sean for a little while. Not quite sure when he's going to manage to arrive, but I think he is trying, so we'll see.
He's been having tech troubles
Mm,
recently, so
yeah.
we'll see whether he's sorting something like that out.
So, how's everybody been? Good week? Or 2 weeks even?
Yeah, I've been in Birmingham, which is why I wasn't around
nice.
last week, as I've dubbed City of Chaos.
Yeah, why is that?
It's a beautiful city, but it's like people turned up and went, "Oh, we'll build a bit here in the style we'll like," and someone went, "Oh, I like what you've done. We're going to build right next door to it with our style, which is totally different from yours. That's cool, right?" And then they did that for ad infinitum. So it's just you can walk from one, like 10 foot goes into a completely different architectural style, into a different sort of culture, into a different feel.
I quite like
it's
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. But there's no, like in a lot of cities, I guess I was only there for a week, but a lot of cities are like, right, I've got a central marking point, little landmark that I can find my way around from. Nah, not in Birmingham. Just good luck, basically.
City of
I've
Chaos
only
and Curries,
been
eh?
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been to Birmingham twice.
Did you see Alexander while you were there, or?
No, I did not.
Because I don't know. Because I know he's from those ends.
Yeah,
Isn't he? So.
yeah. No, I didn't bump into him. So he's probably working, to be fair.
So I played my first ever round of 9 holes of golf with my pops on the weekend.
How'd it go?
Oh, right. It's your first
Yeah.
time playing golf, was it?
Yeah, like as we've sort of said previously, like he's been teaching us at the driving range and, and whatnot.
Yeah,
but,
I remember Sean mentioning it.
Sean and Barb's probably aren't at a good enough level to be able to be on a 9-hole. I'm only saying that because he's not here. But then,
you don't have to be any sort of good enough to be on a 9-hole. I've knocked in 11 shots on 1 hole before.
Yeah, it was really good though. It was a nice experience to do that, and obviously, good to do it with my dad as well. So it was like I got 58 out of 31, but
that's a pretty good score. I'd be happy with that.
But there were a lot of gimmies and a lot of mulligans, so it probably would be a hell of a lot higher than that.
Oh, okay.
But it was very
dropping
nice.
a ball when you probably shouldn't.
Yeah, but we were like in between a ladies' championship as well, so we sort of had to. We let the 2 best ones play through, and then we were sort of getting chased by the rest of the pack. But it was good. I can sort of see. I might find some places around here that just do like I can just go myself and just do it because it's quite relaxing. But there is a lot of like mental in there as well. Like if you miss a couple bad shots, then you're just like completely boomed.
Yeah.
And so you have to sort of really.
Because then you start hacking maybe a little bit harder at the ball, thinking, right, I need to catch up now on my shots, and it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, but it was good. It was really fun, and everyone was really friendly. So it was a nice, easy beginner course, just outside of Aylesbury. So yeah,
I didn't realise that 9-hole was still there
in Ivinghoe.
Yeah,
in Ivinghoe.
Yeah, I thought it shut down.
Nah, it's still there, still going.
Because that's the one that shut down in Fairford Leys.
Yeah, but the one in Ivinghoe is good, and then I think there's still the driving range just across the street from your parents where they live. I'm not doxing your family, but
yeah, we wander over every now and again, have a couple of goes on the driving range, and then have a pint at the bar and walk back.
Yeah, it's nice. The what is it? Is the 19th hole or whatever it is called? The pub, isn't it?
Oh, I have no idea. It's a proper sports bar now. It looks lovely inside. You just wander over there, watch football. It's great.
Nice. Right, I just behind the scenes we did just get a message from Sean, so I think he is he's getting in, so he said we'll crack on. Give us the recap, Brad.
Okay.
Well, especially for me.
The recap is that you worked out a plan to not infiltrate but gain entrance to the Van Thamper villa. Misty put forward the idea that using some faked credentials and a long history of a fake persona as the family of a name that I've written down here, the Leadfoots.
Leadfoots. The
Leadfoot.
Leadfoots.
There's a
Love it.
family of the
Love it.
Leadfoots, an old and storied Baldur's Gate noble house. They'd managed to swindle their way almost into the villa, whereby which beforehand we had Amanda sneak in through a side passage in the dead of night and gain entrance out of sight.
Wow.
We then
Well
split
done, me.
we split the stories up
Mm.
and had Misty and Gore. No, that's not his name. Gene.
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 Yeah.
Gore is his nickname.
So with Misty and Jean, then try and obtain a visitation with Thirstwell, the third and eldest brother of the Van Thamper brothers. It did not happen. He did not want to see them, and so they had to somehow make their own way there. And in typical fashion, they brute forced it, let's be honest. They killed
Knocked
all of the
over a load of stuff.
guards and just marched straight into the room and threatened Thurswell to within an
Well,
inch
we
of his
did.
life.
Now, to be fair, we did try, and they drew swords first.
That is
to be
true.
fair.
That is true. But you did storm their house, which you were going to do anyway, let's be honest. You were going to storm their house anyway, but let's not sugarcoat it. You stormed their house,
True.
killed their guides, threatened his his well-being.
True.
Fortunately, we're not like entirely good people, are we? Let's be
No,
fair.
and you
Yeah.
did have the
Petty people we are.
you did have
We are
the
petty.
what's the right word? The sign off, the go ahead of the Flaming Fist to make such a raid anyway. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
meanwhile, Amanda sneaking through the servants' quarters and into the kitchen, discovered Slobberchops, the Tressum, the winged cat, stealing a few bits of food from underneath the chef's nose, then led a small trail back towards the servants' quarters in order to lead the cat into a small, quiet area where he could have a conversation with said creature.
Said cat.
Yeah,
Because I can't speak with animals,
you
right?
can.
So
and that is what
I
you
did
did.
cast speak with animals.
Yeah.
So having a short conversation with Slobberchops, you'd managed to both gain his trust and also gain a bit of information about where the master of the house might be, Lady Van Thamper or Duke Van Thamper herself.
Ooh.
You know now that she's in a self-made dungeon downstairs underneath the kitchen.
Self-made dungeon, eh?
That's it.
Fine. Okay, I get what kind of woman she is.
I saw that Netflix doco.
So, after then the rest of the party threatening Thirstwell, discovering the same information, Amanda shoots through the door, announcing that you know where the Duke is, and also that the Duke is conspiring with Thavius Krieg, the
Person of interest.
person of
The,
interest in the fall of El Terrell, of which the mysterious girl Rhea was hunting down. And that is where we pick up.
Can't hear mysterious girl without thinking Peter Andre. Just saying, just putting it out there.
And now I've thought of it. Game lost.
Just that six-pack
Yeah.
in a waterfall.
I've
That's all you think
lost the game.
If I remember correctly as well, Brad, wasn't there some kind of contract we were drawing up with Thirstwell?
Yeah, there was. I mean, maybe that's why Amanda just breaks open the door almost in a rush. That itch between the shoulder blades of there's a contract needs drawing up here, but you're not sure where.
I smell a contract. What's going on? Don't make a mistake. Get it
No,
right.
it was. I believe it was Thirstwell. He was handing over the deed of. I don't think it was the deed of the house or something, but it was. Oh no, he told us where to find some wonderful magical items as well.
Oh, I love a magical item.
I've got some things written down here, Brad. Gargus in a shield. That's it. That's all I've got. And musical pipes.
Oh, sorry, that's right. Yeah, you threatened Thursto, and he gave you some very pertinent information about magic items within the villa.
Yes.
You discovered that there are some magic musical pipes within the master bedroom. There was a shield called the fuck. Where is it? That's annoying. I had the list of here. There it is. The shield of the hidden lord, of which a powerful devil named Gorgoth is trapped within it. Or Gargoth. I don't know. Googling. Gargoth. Yeah, Gargoth.
Okay. There was a puzzle box as well.
And a puzzle box. You actually obtained the puzzle box because it was in the same room. And you said, "Oh, might have a look at that." And then we ended the session.
Yeah. Can I have a look at it then?
Yeah, no problem. It's quite a unique design. It looks like any puzzle box that you might find in maybe a toy store, but a lot more complicated. There's bits and pieces of the box that seem to turn and move in within itself that almost defy what a physical box could do. And you're really not sure. You'd have to spend a long time trying to solve it. And even then, you're not quite sure you'd be able to.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't think this box is one for now. Maybe we can think about changing it maybe next time we get out of here. But I'll put it in the bag. Is it big enough to put in the bag of holding or small enough to put in the bag of holding?
Is it small enough? Yeah, it's tiny. It's
yeah. All right, cool.
You know.
Yeah. I'll chuck it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, good idea. Looks interesting.
And then how do we get to the master bedroom from here to get the musical pipes?
The sort of points back out into the hallway. It's just sort of shrinking now back and rocking himself in the corner. He just does barely responding.
Well, I'm really trying to remember what that bloody contract was now.
I'm sorry, I can't remember. I didn't write it down.
That's okay. I'm sure it's nothing that will come back around to bite us. Let's hope so anyway. All right, well, I'm gonna go look for the musical pipes while someone makes sure this little shit doesn't disappear.
I've got him. I'll just stay here while you do that. Partly because Slobberchop's here, and I'm referring to my real life Slobberchops, may kick off at any time. So why don't we follow you for a little bit?
All right. I see. Might just go this. Which one's the master bedroom? Over this way, Brad.
He just pointed to the hallway, unfortunately, for yourself.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm gonna step over the dead bodies of the guards and go into the room next to Thirstwell's.
Next to Thirstwell, you pop.
Or is that a window?
That is a door, but you pop open the door and it just opens up into a balcony, overlooking the grounds.
What about this one on the other side of the hall?
This one on the other side of the hall.
Yeah.
Is a. Give me a second. Looks to be sort of like a, what's it called? Like a vanity sort of powder room, sort of. It's just it contains a vanity, contains some other cosmetics, bottles of perfume, some other furnishings.
Can I do an investigation check to see if there's anything of use in here?
Okay. Yeah, roll that for me then.
25.
Yeah, fairly quickly you spool through the vanity, finding 6 quite nice bottles of fine perfume. a silver hairbrush inlaid with lapis lazuli,
Nice.
a wooden jewelry box with electrum filigree, a pearl necklace, and a platinum cameo shaped like slobber chops.
Oh, how much of that can I scoop into the bag of holding to be pawned later on?
I can't remember how much. It's 10 liters, is it, or something like that?
What bag of holding?
Yeah, I can't remember.
What weight?
No, volume. I don't think Bad Holding cares about
500 pounds.
Oh, £500. Yeah, that's fine. These are not going to be weighing much at all.
All right.
The heaviest thing will probably be the silver hairbrush. Silver's fairly heavy.
Cool. Yeah, we'll probably pawn all this later on, Brad, to figure out what the price for getting all of this
I've got
will
all
be
the prices all up here.
Lovely.
No worries.
Perfect. All right, then I'll go back and search the other rooms then. So the one that's sort of northeast.
When you walked in there,
northeast
by the way, there was another doorway there and another doorway there.
Oh, is there? Sorry,
Yeah.
My light. My light.
Oh, you
is
haven't
not
got any
seeing
light
it.
in there? Oh.
No.
You wave your prestidigitation and a
Oh,
couple of lights turn on. Yeah.
All right. Well, powder rooms normally they either lead to a bedroom or a bathroom, don't they? So let's go to the room to the north.
Room to the north enters into the master bedroom.
Ah, lovely. All right. I'm gonna
Steal all the stuff. Slobber Chops is giving me a bit of noise here. I'm just going to take him out back and give him a rock. See what, give him some food or something. You know.
Sounds like a good idea. We'll see in a bit.
Can I do an initial investigation?
Yeah, sure. You have a look around the room, and you can see in the southeast corner there is a small dumbwaiter, which would allow for food to be delivered up from the kitchen downstairs. A small cord that rings a bell sits just to the side. Other features of the room include a nice canopy bed with a gossamer shroud, a freestanding wooden privacy screen with a cast iron tub, a fireplace, and a heavily padlocked iron chest. The padlock is cast in the shape of a horned devil's scowling visage.
Ooh. Well, because I've got some thieves' tools, I'm gonna have to.
Ooh, gonna have a little pick. Then please roll me.
I got a 21 on my investigation, by the way, in case there's anything else.
No, there's, as far as you can tell, keeps all of the valuables inside the chest.
Well, because I'm the only one here, I guess I'm gonna have to do what is the tools check?
It would be your dexterity plus your proficiency, because if you are proficient in thieves' tools.
Okay. Yes, I am.
Then yes.
Artificer, baby. You know how it is.
Yeah,
We've
boy.
got all of the thingies. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have anything yet that gives me good skill. My dex isn't very good. So.
A 12 does not succeed.
+2 plus my proficiency. Oh, do I double my proficiency as a thing? Let me just double check.
Have you got expertise or just proficient? It should say.
Tools, thieves' tools. Tool proficiency. Oh, right tool for the job. With thieves' tools or artisan tools, you can manually create a set.
Yeah, you're just proficient.
So that'd be a 14 then.
A 14, unfortunately, does not succeed. As you feel you get through maybe 3 of the 5 tumblers before you feel your lockpick snap in your hand.
All right. How heavy is this chest?
The chest weighs 65 pounds.
I push, lift, or drag that.
You should be able to, fine.
Yeah, I can lift 240 pounds. All right, so I'll look for anything, again, valuable, like the bagpipes or anything like that. And if I can't find anything, I will...
You would assume that the pipes are inside the chest.
All right, I'm going to bring the chest... Can I bring the chest back to Amanda?
You drag the chest out back through the hallway.
And then I assume Amanda is proficient with thieves' tools.
He is. Yep.
So whatever is that 20. So roll the dice and then their proficiency bonus.
So it would be +7, whatever you roll.
Okay, well I should be able to do it here. 22.
22.
So that's basically because the +7 is their dex
This time,
save.
his fingers move almost too quick.
Oh, bloody told you I could do this, no
Before-
problem, yeah? Give me a border challenge.
The great steel bar just flips open and the chest is unlocked.
Cool. What do we got?
Inside, you see three thin black-covered ledgers, a set of calligrapher's supplies, a poisoner's kit, a coin pouch, and the pipes of the sewers. Do you take them?
Yes.
Okay. So, before you are able... So, whereabouts are you... Too
I
late.
knew that there was something.
Too late.
Yeah, too
Too
late.
late.
Even you even gave me a chance in your wording.
So, everybody within 10 feet of you, so Mortlock, Rhea, Slobberchops.
Are they even at the door?
Yes, because it is as soon as the items are lifted off, a false bottom in the chest pops out, pulling a cork out of a thin glass vial hidden underneath, starts releasing a cloud of poisonous gas that fills a 10-foot radius centered on the chest.
Great.
Any creature that starts its turn in the cloud must succeed on a DC 13 con save.
All right. Well.
Slobberchops may not last as long as we'd
Oh
liked.
no! I might have killed Slobberchops. Oh. Well, I guess I better roll for me. Okay, 15 for me.
15 for you. Let me roll the damage, actually.
Oh, Amanda has advantage against poison.
Nice. You would take 8 poison damage, but instead you take 4. Luckily, this will not be enough to kill Slobberchops.
Great. 16 for Amanda.
Okay.
And then that's it, right? Do we have to do anything to the cloud? Could we crack this window at the end of the hallway and
It
zhuzh it all
lingers
out of there?
for a whole minute, so
all right? Well,
you
we'll
need to
just run
move
away
out
from
of
it for a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we'll both move out of the way of it.
So
Honk.
Rhea and Mortlock back off. You run down
Yep.
to the end of the hallway.
Yep.
Slobberchops fails, so takes the full 8 points of damage,
Uh-oh.
leaving the poor cat at 2 hit points.
Okay, we'll just wait tell Dan about that until he gets back.
Mortlock,
If I go back now, will
Mortlock
I?
fails.
Oh, big man like Mortlock.
Mm-hmm. Here's a decent con mod as well. And Rhea also fails.
Oh,
Some
come on
bad
now.
rolls, taking 8 points of poison. So, now that you've escaped down the hallway, you take stock of the items that you'd pilfered. The 3 black ledgers contain entries written in a language that you do not understand.
Is it one that I could
I'm
potentially
just checking, actually, if you do understand. You do understand. It is written in Infernal as one of the 2 languages that you know.
Now, we discussed this
We did.
pre-stream, didn't we?
And I was happy with it.
As to whether I can. So if you're happy for me to be able to have read it, then that's fine.
Well, what we could do is you could use these ledgers to learn the language if you want.
Okay. Yeah.
It's up to you, man.
Eventually.
Okay.
Well, let's. What are they?
I thought your reason
what
for
do
having
they...
Infernal was fine at the start.
Okay. All right, fair enough. So, what do they say? Can you we'll post them?
They
Or what's the highlight? Give me the
highlights
highlights.
are they are actually just records of the Duke Van Thamper's legitimate business dealings. So all of her known contacts and recent business deals
Okay.
that are above table.
That are above table. Anything
Above
in there
table.
that's particularly juicy?
No, you couldn't see anything right now of use. Maybe with a bit of downtime and a bit of studying, maybe a bit of
Okay.
asking around, you'd be able to use these to your advantage.
All right.
And as I said before, a nice set of calligrapher's supplies, inks, quills, maps, compass, that sort of thing.
I know Thingy wants those, doesn't he? Gore wants those.
And full poisoner's kit, containing everything you'd need to make poisons.
I think probably Amanda should have that.
And the coin
if they
pouch.
don't already have one.
You count out 22 platinum pieces, 85 gold pieces, and 113 silver pieces.
Sorry, 22 platties. How many gold?
85.
85 Gs, and then
113.
113 silver. Okay, great. Chuck all that in the thingy.
Yeah, and the pipes are definitely magical, as Thirstwell has told you, but you will need to identify them to know what they do.
Yeah. And that takes an hour, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, 10 minutes.
Oh, well, I mean... We've got nothing else to do, Brad, have we? So
okay, so you plop down
I'll sit
on the
there
floor.
for 10 minutes and identify
you're waiting
them.
for the poison to disperse, and you start ritual casting identify. You identify these as pipes of the sewers.
Okay.
And I will find that for you in D&D. They are in D&D Beyond, and I will also find them for you in Roll20 to read.
Lovely. Pipes of the sewers. I see them there.
There you are.
Oh.
You must be proficient with wind instruments to use these pipes. While you're attuned to the pipes, ordinary rats and giant rats are indifferent towards you and will not attack you unless you threaten or harm them. The pipes have 3 charges. If you play the pipes as an action, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 to 3 charges, calling forth 1 swarm of rats per charge expended.
Okay.
Provided there are enough rats within half a mile of you to be called in this fashion. If there aren't enough rats to call a swarm, then the charge is wasted. Called swarms move towards the music by the shortest available route, but aren't under your control otherwise. Whenever a swarm of rats isn't under control, comes within 30 feet of you while you are playing the pipes, you can use a charisma check contested by the swarm's wisdom check to take control, I assume.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I don't think any of us are proficient with
pipes. No.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always learn.
Are Mortlock or whatchamacallit? Rhea?
I don't think so, but I can check.
Because that'd be interesting. Maybe they can use it in our stead.
Mortlock is not. Rhea is not. But I'm sure someone can learn to use the pipes to the barest minimum to use the item. But problem is that you might get outscaled by the time you learn to use them, which is unlucky. You could always sell them.
True. Could always. Is there some kind of... How can I say this? Like, if a broken clock is right twice a day, and monkeys on typewriters can write the works of Shakespeare...
You would have to roll an actual 20 on a performance check.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's okay. Oh man, this is like the one time I didn't pick instruments as like, or a character that plays an instrument.
Yeah, I generally don't either. I was quite surprised to see that because that's standard, one of the items for the campaign.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll put it in the bag. At least we know what it is. And then the poisoning kit will go to Amanda, and then everything else. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I feel like unless there's anything else, I don't think there's anything else we need to sort of do. We want to probably start making our way down into the dungeon, don't we?
Okay, that's no problem at all. And you don't want to explore any other parts of the house?
Oh, well, I can check out these other 2 rooms, I guess, that we're here. While we're here.
Okay. Yeah, you pop your head into there. That is a bedroom with no lights. You once again use a bit of
Click the lamps on.
You clap your hands, the clappers, turn lights on. So,
Anything of note and worth an investigation check?
I'm just checking which room this is. As you walk through the door, Mortlock sort of calls out, "Oh yeah, that's my room. I don't think there's anything in there. I took everything of value when I left."
Okay, and the room next door?
That'd probably be Amric's. You might find something in there. I don't know.
I think it's worth trying to find something incriminating on him, maybe.
You have a little look around, and you see standard things you'd normally find: a bed, side table.
That one. Just it's a room.
That's fine. It's not hidden at all. So you find a bed, a side table, bathtub, and an iron-banded chest at the foot of the bed.
Ah, is it pickable again?
This is not locked.
Okay. Well, learning from my mistake from the last one, what check do I need to do to make sure there's not a trap on it?
You would need to do a perception or investigation to check for traps.
Okay, I will investigate the chest then. $21.
21. There is not trapped as far as you can see.
All right, I'll crack this one open. What do I see in it?
In seeing it, there's not much, but you see a nice jewelry box carved from bone underneath some clothes. Opening up the little box, you find a gold signet ring bearing a motto saying "Stone hearts never bleed."
Oh, clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose, or whatever it is. All right, I'm gonna take the box and the thingy. I think maybe when we go and visit this guy again, he might want his ring back. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll pocket that. And then you said there was another way in the powder room. Another door in the powder room.
There was another door to the south. Yes.
Yeah, let's check out the south powder room door.
Okay. Let's remove that. As you walk into the room, this is what looks to be a rather ornate study. An oak desk angled to face the middle of the room has a matching chair behind it and 2 black candlesticks atop. Other furnishings include 3 bookcases, a freestanding suit of black plate armor topped with a bucket helm and equipped with a longsword and shield. A wrought iron spiral staircase leads upwards.
Can I light the 2 candles?
You can, but as soon as you step further into the room, the suit of armor comes alive.
Well, I've just stepped in. I haven't stepped further. I can. All right, fine.
Roll initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I will say that these guys are now.
Oh no!
But you are quite far away from everybody else.
Oh no! Oh no, Brad! I rolled a natural 1.
A natural 1.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I got 3.
Let's just move him onto tokens. Ugh. So we'll have Slobber Chops go on Amanda's turn.
Yep.
So I'll roll their initiatives, I suppose. Oh, he does advantage, doesn't he?
What?
Because he's his subclass ranger subclass.
Oh, cool.
And then Jean. I am right with that. Oh no, he doesn't gain advantage. Oh, never mind. He only rolled a 15.
Yeah. Just need that suit of armor to roll a 2 or a 1.
Let's find out. He rolls a 13.
Damn.
Mortlock rolls a 15. And Rhea rolls a 14.
Great.
And I didn't have the turn order tracker on, so now I have to add all of this manually. Oh fuck it, I'll just write
Well,
it down.
I would assume that those guys don't do anything because they don't hear anything yet.
There we go.
So I guess play the suit of armor until.
So Jean, get rid of Thirstwell. Okay, so it'd be Amanda to go first. What would Amanda do?
Can't hear anything. They're too busy playing with their poisoning kit, I imagine.
Can't hear anything. He's not that far away. You sure?
Well, I mean, I guess if would I have shouted help
Oh,
by
that's
this
true.
point?
Yeah, you haven't gone yet, so nobody knows about what's happening.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying play down to the suit of armor, and then we'll take it
Okay,
from
yeah,
there.
that makes sense. Okay, suit of armor is unfortunately, as you know, going to immediately attack you with
Yep.
the longsword.
Oh no.
With only a 10 to hit on the first attack.
Oh, what?
He
I was like,
misses.
yes, I've made it out.
The second attack swings through for a 13 to hit.
Oh, you beat it.
Oh. Dealing 9 points of slashing damage as it takes you unawares with the second attack crashing
Great.
into the back of your shoulder.
Okay.
Finally, I think Jean then hears combat in the other room and rushes down the hallway to help. How you doing, mate?
That hat. That cat, man. Oh.
I'll catch you up, but we're in combat.
Brilliant. That's my favourite time.
Yeah, you walked into an ambush in one of the rooms and now being attacked
Standard.
by an animated
Standard.
armor.
Yeah.
Something made a very loud noise. Oh, is it a roll? Dice roll. Why are my dice rolls so loud? I like the combat noise though. Combat music feels very very Star Wars.
It's called. The song is called "Cultists and Cutthroats."
Nice.
Got to say that carefully, didn't you? Right, where are we? All I see is black.
Is
Oh no, I see it. I see it.
is Gene? I guess would Gene can he make it to me or?
I see a lot of dead people.
Yeah, they're all the
yeah,
bodies
they're all
that we
from the
took
previous
out, all the
session.
guards.
I'm just going to delete them.
Okay, right.
So we're not confused. You're hearing combat from over here, roughly. So we're going to have Jean, who has a move speed of something.
30.
30 feet.
Mine's slower. I'm 25 foot. Although that will
You
be
get
coming
10
out.
feet on your first go.
Oh yeah, first go. Thanks for reminding me of my own character.
Yeah, no problem. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I should probably roll my initiative then.
You
shouldn't I?
hear just through the
It's already
room
been
that
done.
you'd come through, Misty's
Awful.
a very angry Minotaur powering through the doorway. Before then, what would he do? I assume he would use then his bonus action to spawn his Echo Knight. He can see into that room, can't he? Let me check his vision. Yep, so he can spawn an Echo Knight here. And then use his action to attack from the Echo Knight.
Yeah, why not?
I think that's possible.
Do you want me to roll the slow arm?
Yeah, roll the clock for me, please.
I think I can do it this way. Brilliant. A 9.
A 9.
Back to standard Gene.
Does not hit, unfortunately, as the helmet, the animated armor lifts up its shield and blocks the attack.
How much animated armor are we going to fight in this game, Brad? Just out of curiosity.
Probably quite a bit.
We'll see if this is your standard set. Eh?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, is it my go now?
It is, yes.
Okay. I will do the smart thing because I took a hit and I will disengage
Okay.
and then run past Gene and stand behind him in the hallway.
Okie dokie.
And that'll be my go. That's the smart thing to do.
And
Right.
Slobberchops goes on your turn, but he has only got 2 HP, as unfortunately a trap was triggered in a chest and he took poison damage.
Yikes. I don't take. I have advantage.
No, I rolled your
Yeah,
advantage.
you rolled advantage. You only took 4 damage.
Okay, I haven't marked that in, so I need to mark that on. Thank you. And resistance to poison as well, is that?
Oh, then you only took 2 points.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that in your character sheet.
I think so. It says defenses are poison.
Yeah.
So I want to try and get a line of sight, but not go past Gene.
You would, if you just moved to the entrance of the doorway, you could immediately stop and see him through
This
2
thing, yeah?
doors. Yep, that's the thing.
Okay, and I'm on my first go, so I actually get 2 shots. I think. Dread Ambusher. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make 1 additional weapon attack as part of that attack.
Hold on a minute. To be fair, I know you want to flex your thingies, but to be fair, we had a round.
I'm gonna allow it because it's his first turn in combat technically.
Cool.
All right, cool.
So I can take 2 attacks as part of the attack action, and 1 attack with my hand crossbow because I'm a crossbow expert.
Nice.
So I'll give that a go.
3 attacks.
Attack number 1. Oh, you're not gonna fucking believe this.
Ooh, lovely jubbly.
That's a critical hit, and my dice lit up. So that does the 1d8 max as well then?
It's everything max plus 1 additional dice roll.
So 1d6 plus 1d8, 14 plus 6, 20 points of damage already, and then roll 1d8, 1d6, yeah?
Yep.
Shiting hell. That's a good start. Oh, are you kidding? Jesus. So that's 33 points of damage.
It is now bloodied.
I'll take my second shot.
Sure. As the crossbow hits this first attack, though.
What is going on?
You see...
Does it seem to do half damage or whatever?
No. Yes, unfortunately.
My hand crossbow is enchanted by what's his face. So it's actually a magical.
Oh, then if it's a magical attack, then it's fine, I think. So, damage resistance, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks made with.
Thanks, Misty.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Turning it into a magic item.
You take. He takes full damage, and you see within the armor a red light start to grow.
Oh, quick! That's the core. Hit it. And I shoot it for 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage dealt.
And then my third attack, I don't even know what's going on at this point. Amanda's just trying to show off to Slobber Chops, I think. It's a 19. I don't believe it. That's a 20, an 18, and a 19.
That is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I'll roll a 6. So I did dice. Finally, I got a 1. So 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
About time.
As the light is now become almost a fiery inferno, filling up all the gaps in this armor. Just
that looks like it's
going
to explode, fellas.
Lots of light.
Hey, Slobber Chops. Then I've moved 10 that way. 20, 25. And Slobber Chops is just gonna. I can't move Slobber Chops, but Slobber Chops is gonna move behind me to there. Gene, don't look good, mate.
Putting it at Mortlock's turn, who...
Would you mind moving Slobber Chops so we don't get upset about him?
So, oh yeah, what you can do, right, is I will put him there, and then what we do is we do advanced, and we group, and now... Oh.
He's always with me.
So, yeah.
If you look in roll 20...
I don't know why he does that.
If you look in roll 20 under the character, there's a character sheet because Slobber Chops has some abilities.
Yes, he has his own character sheet with a few nice unique abilities.
1 point of damage. See Invisible's pretty good though.
And the poison one, which I could have used.
Yeah, well, it didn't help him that time though, did it?
I didn't think to use it.
Right, so...
Oh, you have a poisonous kit now, by the way, as well.
Yes, we do. So Mortlock is going to move into this space here. Can he do anything from that range?
Has he got a javelin or something like that?
He has got a heavy crossbow on his back, which he will fire out. With only a 6 to hit, though, it just pings off the animated armor's shield and into the wood splintering behind it. Rhea is also going to move into this position, firing off her throwing knife. For a 9 to hit.
Ooh.
Does not hit. Also is blocked by the shield. It impales itself into the shield and then disappears and appears back in Rhea's sort of belt. Being at the animated armor's turn, it is going to lash out at the nearest thing, being the echo of Jean. The 23 to hit the Echo Knight is dissipated. It is then going to methodically move towards Mortlock, attacking out with its second attack. For a 19 to hit, deals 12 points of slashing as it cuts a chunk out of Mortlock's thigh. Putting it at Jean's go.
Well, seeing this thing probably do the old reverb, like, you know, looking like it's going to explode.
Yeah.
It'll probably cast his echo behind it again.
Well, would he cast his echo in front and get it to push with its horns? If it explodes, at least it'd be 10 foot further back.
I don't know if his... Well, I mean, we can't... I don't know if his echo can push.
Can his echo do everything he can do?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't played Neko Knight before.
It's a good question, right?
That is a good question.
Because strategically, he should lamp it and smack it back 10 foot. Thus putting it out of range of, well, we hope, any of us.
Manifest an echo of yourself.
Mhm.
So...
One second. Echo Knight special attack. Yeah, Echo Knight can perform special attacks, I think.
I mean, you might
See
know
any reason
better,
why it
right?
can't.
But it does feel like if it's going to blow
Yeah,
wanna
it would
push
just
it out
do
the way,
like
wouldn't
same as anybody else. It would do. You would choose to do a special attack of push and do no damage, but push it 5 feet.
You can do it after you've hit with the melee, can't you?
Yeah, you have to hit with the melee first, and then it's considered a special attack.
So you could damage it and then push it.
No, no damage, just push. So you
doesn't his axe do
So the only
damage?
way you'd be able to push and do damage at the same time is with the Battle Master feats.
Okay, fine. Okay, that makes sense. I'm misremembering that move, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he has to do the goring rush to be able to push something.
Yes, and he has not moved 20 feet. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. My apologies. I knew there was something you could do like that.
I think it still counts, right? I think still...
Hammering horns. After you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action, you can immediately use a bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
To gore with that's goring with
and then
the
that
horns.
just pushes him. Yeah, that just pushes it.
I don't think the Echo Knights
saving throw will be pushed 10 foot away from you.
I don't think the Echoes get a bonus action.
Okay. Fair play.
So hammering horns is you can immediately yeah. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like you hit it and then you push them away.
Yeah. That can be done.
Except he manifested as a bonus action, didn't he? So you can't take 2 bonus actions. So
that was the last round. This is a new round.
No, you killed it, didn't you?
Yes, it was dead. So you can either for this round use a bonus action to manifest another one, or you can attack and then bonus action push it away. So you've got all of the resources of gore for this round. Still.
Yeah, go on then. Fuck it. Let's try and push it back into the room with Jean.
Okay. Well, you'd have to normal attack first before using your bonus to push it.
You want to roll this one down? Your dice are hot.
Well, it's not going to be now, is it? Right, I'm rolling on here though, right? So what am I rolling?
D20 plus 6.
24. My dice are hot.
24.
To hit.
The arm smashes down for how much damage? That would be a 1d8 plus 4.
Okay. 7.
7 points. As it slams into it, the armor looks a lot sturdier than usual, only dealing part of the damage that Jean.
No, he's got a magical. He's got a magical weapon.
Splend.
Flender's Bane is magical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I've given both of them enchanted.
That's
for this exact reason.
Putting the animated armor at 1 HP.
Oh, bugger.
Well, then
we're still going to push it though, right?
Still do the hammering horns. So
okay, yeah. So
it must succeed on a DC 13.
DC 13, making a smashing save with a 20 plus 4.
Poopy.
I feel like it goes dong. Tries to hit it.
It makes a nice ringing sound rather than a dong because Jean is wearing the little metal cap on top of his horn.
Okay, well, so I think I can. Can I gust? I can gust this guy, and do the same thing. Potentially,
it would have to make a strength saving throw against your spell DC, right? I can't remember.
Yes. So
yes, so 15 this time even.
Well, I'm just thinking. So that's what if we think that's a good idea, Dan.
Does gust do damage?
No. So at the very least pushes it, and then someone else can do something to it.
Yeah. Or how far away is it? I can't see because I'm not in sight of it.
It is here, so it is 10 feet out the door.
So it is pretty close, right?
Yes.
To Jean.
Yeah, so I could move in and gust it, and if it hits, it'll be pushed in, and then someone can chuck a javelin around the corner at it. Yeah. Well, you can. You're. I think.
Yeah, I can shoot it. But how far does it push him?
10 feet.
Okay, so he'd be 20 foot away from Jean.
Is that right? Is that gust that powerful?
No, 5 feet.
Yeah,
5 feet.
So either way, if we attack it or someone else attacks it, it's going to blow up anyway.
Just checking its abilities. Yeah. Perfectly fine to push it with gust if you wanted to do that.
And I'm only pushing it into the next door, right? So I don't know.
It's going to blow up, isn't it? That's what's happening.
Yeah, so it's whether it blows up. Oh, fuck it. It's going to blow up and hit Gene anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. He's not here, so...
Yeah. All right, then. Well, I might as well pop round to there. Get line of sight. Throw a...
You can't occupy the same space as Rhea to
can
do
I
an
not?
attack. No.
Oh, no, that means it's going to blow me up, too. Can I see it from here?
Well, can you?
I mean, the light...
Yes.
According to the light in...
Yeah, if
I
you can
can.
see it on the map, you can see it to hit it.
Okay. Now, Dan, do you reckon it's got good armor or bad dex?
He'll have good armour. It is literally armour.
It'll have good armor, won't it? So the chances are, but I don't know how good its dex is going to be.
Blow it up.
Big old suit of armor, isn't it?
Blow it up. Yeah, deck's bad.
All right. Make a dex save of 15 for me, please,
Oh,
Brad.
acid splash you're using.
Acid splash, I shall use.
Right.
Yeah.
Only makes it a 12.
There you go.
4 points of acid
It's
damage.
more than enough as it melts down the helmet and drops into the red light. And the suit of armor drops to the ground and the red light fades.
No,
You
it didn't
cheeky
explode.
basket.
Brad,
I like it.
You
I
made
like
us-
it.
you made us believe.
That's the kind of DM fuckery I enjoy.
True.
Combat
Makes you think it's one
ends.
thing. Okay.
Jesus,
So-
what happened? What happened? I walked out 1 minute. Suddenly we're battering armour down.
Oh, it was fine. I did the thing, where you go into a room without looking, like we did with the other bit of armor. Yes, I should have
Yeah.
probably learned from that. And same thing with the other chest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
kind of.
seeing a pattern? Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
well, as I said, I'm not really one of the adventuring type here. I tend
Fine.
to.
It's just I've done this kind of thing before. I'm just gonna say, keep your eyes open. Before you lose them.
Yeah, very true, very true. The good thing is we did get a lot of gold, 85 plus 113 silver and 22 platinum pieces as well.
Oh, the platinum pieces interest me there.
Is anybody looking particularly injured?
What was that? Sorry?
Is anybody looking particularly injured?
Yes, I am not looking very good. I lost a lot when that thingy struck me.
You got whacked.
She Rhea lays a hand on you, emitting a nice bit of light, restoring 5 points of your hit points.
That'll do. That's
Very
enough.
nice.
That'll do. Thank you very much, Rare. That was wonderful for you.
It's no problem. We must all strive to keep alive in this
Wonderful,
strange
wonderful.
circumstance.
So yes, there was. You got a poisonous kit, I believe. I don't
Yes,
know how
you
that.
did.
I don't know how you want to add that to your
It's
thingy, Dan.
just it's an adventurer's item, so
Yeah.
you'll add it through D&D Beyond.
Lovely.
We've got some calligrapher supplies. I know Gene was looking at writing letters or something like that, so we'll give those to him. 3 ledgers written in Infernal, which we can use. Would take some time to study all the juicy bits
Yeah,
in them.
it's all the above table dealings of the Van Thamper family when you skim through it.
I went into the old the brother who does all the dodgy dealings, does all the loans, the loan shark, and he had I found a ring of his, so maybe we can use that as a bargaining chip against him at some point in the future. We've got you back something precious to you. Now we can do something like that. I don't know, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it. And then we got the pipes of the sewers, but none of us play any wind instruments. You have to be proficient in wind instruments.
We've got a few things to have to take. I'm not proficient in poison either, so we're gonna have to take some proficiency soon.
Yeah, we'll take some skills. And then we found some other things: wooden jewelry box, silver hairbrush, and things like that, which I will sell on late. We'll pawn all of it later on. But oh yeah, so now can we go back into this room where our armor was, because there were some things in there, weren't there?
Again, as I explained earlier, this is just what seems to be just a study with a desk in one corner, 3 bookcases wrapped around the room.
Anything? Well, I'll roll an investigation check anyway.
Okay, you
I
can
was
spend
on the natural 20 and
you
rolled
can
over.
spend time investigating the books, or because that will take a bit of time to do, or you can just look briefly. What would you like to do?
Well, I feel like they're probably worth it, spending a little bit of time investigating them. I
Probably a
think.
little bit of time.
Okay.
Are we on a time frame?
Not that we know of, if there is one.
Okay.
You have a look around and you spend probably, I'd say, like 40 minutes to half an hour looking through these books. You find 4 nice first edition books that seem like they might be worth a bit of money. You
bag.
also find an out of place book titled The Last Charge of the Hell Riders. Opening up, you find a cavity cut into its pages holding a small iron ring with 2 keys.
Ooh,
Oh,
interesting.
you take that, and I'll also take the book, even though it's been cut to pieces.
Okay. And as explained earlier, there is a wrought iron spiral staircase in the center of the room.
I think, Amanda, you should go up this one first.
I'll stealth up. Is it dark?
Is it dark? Let me find out for you. It is dark up there, yes. This is still being the dead of night also.
Okay, in which case, I've got dark vision, so I can see in dark. And because of my new abilities, I'm now invisible to everyone.
Okay.
Because people with normal eyesight can't see me, and people with dark vision, I'm invisible to.
Let me
check I've got that one.
Okay.
Yeah, umbral sight.
Then please make a stealth check for sound.
Which is when I roll a 1, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is where you just tumble up
18.
the stairs. 18.
And also, Slobber Chops is in my armor, so they can see invisible creatures.
Yes, and they are not making any sound because they're inside your armor, and they also have your
Not
AC
making
now.
biscuits. Yes.
I'll drag you both up to
Thanking you.
top of the tower. You should be able to see in there. No?
No, not at the moment.
That'd be why.
Tink.
There we go. You see up here a
I still
square
see black,
room.
you know.
Yeah, a square room crisscrossing with rafters 10 feet overhead with a peaked roof. Empty bookcases dominate the west wall, and 2 filthy padlock cages stand on the floor, each containing a human prisoner with chamber pots. The prisoners are currently unconscious.
Do I recognise them?
You do not.
Okay.
Wait, let me just check who they are.
Just so you know, on the map, I can't see a thing still.
Can you not?
No.
Oh, that's Slobber Chops. That'd be why I accidentally gave Slobber Chops the vision and not you.
And I know Slobber Chops is good, do I?
How do you mean?
Slobber Chops' allegiances as to whoever feeds them.
Slobber Chops is a cat.
He's a cat, yeah. And he's currently attached to yourself the most.
Come out, but quietly.
What, we can come up, can we?
You can come up, but quietly.
As you feel within your armor, Slobber Chops start hissing.
Oh.
very quietly, but is almost pulling you maybe slightly to your north and slightly to your south.
Invisible things, maybe.
Invisible things in the room. Okay. He's pulling me both north and south.
Mm-hmm.
Are there invisible things in the cages with them? Or towards the cages are they pulling me?
Yes.
Okay. And I can't see with my dark vision, can't see invisible things, can I?
You cannot.
But I'm also invisible to them, I
You are.
imagine, which is that's what I'm imagining anyway.
I believe you are. With
Well, I shall continue to move over to this bookcase then, and let Misty spring the trap.
I have a
Okay.
potential plan, but it might waste a spell slot.
Well, if you're going to throw fairy fire up here,
I don't know. I don't know if it's worth blowing a spell slot if we've got a dungeon to go through. So
invisible things though, they're a pain in the butt.
yeah, but there's been loads of like invisible like gremlins and stuff hanging around, isn't there? That's what like we were waiting in a room the other day and like a chandelier fell down, and that's because there are like things like little imps about basically.
Fine.
So it could just be imps rather than something more nefarious.
I pet Slobber Chops and I crouch and I ready a crossbow bolt to shoot something that is invisible.
Okay.
That looks nefarious.
Gone on.
And
You've gone on XCOM Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And I guess I'll try and roll a stealth check to come up because Thingy told me to come up quietly.
Interesting fact: the Overwatch is the only thing that my wife can quote from any computer game I've ever played, which just goes to show how much I played XCOM. Basically.
All right.
Here
Here we go. I got a nat 1.
Perfect. That could not have gone better. That's exactly right.
I was like 19 and I was like, great. And then it hit the side and rolled over.
Carefully walking upstairs, the bottles and potions on your hip just start clattering against the poles of wrought iron that are guarding you from falling. Ding, 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 as you walk upstairs.
Plays a nice tune.
Yeah.
Plays the EastEnders theme tune.
Nothing happens as you arrive. I'll drag you up.
Thank you.
Nothing
Still
happens if you drive. Yeah, it's pitch black up there for you, but nothing happens as you arrive.
I cannot see a thing. Hello, anyone? Can I don't know, press the digitate a little spot? Oh no, I can use a tinkering to make a little light source.
Oh,
5-foot light source for myself. Pull out one of my promotional magical stones.
Okay. So I'll add. That actually needs to be added to you then.
Just 5 foot of light. That's it. So it's enough to basically for me to be able to see.
That couldn't go. That's perfect. Right there is perfect. Not there.
No.
There is great.
Does anything happen, Brad?
Still nothing happens. No. These invisible whatever they are.
There might be
trying to stay hidden.
Cages.
I'm gonna. Can I look around for some candles and light them?
You can. There are some torches in sconces.
All right, I'll press the digitate those up.
And it is now a nice brightly lit room.
Much better. Whoa, people in cages.
Still nothing happens.
Okay, I wonder if we can.
Cage.
What?
Up in the cage.
Okay, I'll use those iron keys that we found in the book.
Okay.
That's using your brain.
The key fits nicely into one of the padlocks As you do, one of the invisible imps comes visible as you see its tail stab into the unconscious prisoner. Does he hit?
Wasn't Amanda readying a shot?
Yeah, but he was invisible when he attacked. But the attack
Yeah,
made him
it's-
visible again,
attack
so he'll
makes him
get hit.
visible.
Oh, okay, fine.
He will get hit by the crossbow bolt, but he will get his attack off first.
Go on then.
Dealing 4 points of piercing and 14 points of poison on a failed save. The 4 points of piercing are enough to kill poor prisoner immediately.
Oh well.
Before then, we have to roll initiative, I suppose. As you loose your crossbow bolt.
Ding. I'll shoot that first and then go into initiative, yeah?
Yep.
16.
20 to hit for 10 points of damage.
Well, we'll not go into initiative. It immediately is killed as the
Right.
crossbow bolt pierces its eye and it drops to the floor dead.
Then I say out loud, oi. Other one. I shall say it in celestial. I'll say it in infernal.
Infernal.
Oi, other one. You want the same? Piss around. Show yourself and survive.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Should have been trained in intimidation, shouldn't I, with this character? But I am not. Oh, I was so close to 19. 9.
9. You cannot see it, but nothing has changed yet.
Misty, it's in the other cage. Take it out
Yeah.
somehow.
Good.
Or save the
Question.
prisoner. One of the two.
Good question.
I will be helpful and say that you can attack invisible creatures if you know roughly where they are at disadvantage.
Can
Oh,
I
do not-
assume it
Do not
is
forget that.
where I saw the other one appear to attack?
Mm-hmm.
Can I make an attack in the same location
Yes.
on the other side?
And I'm going to shoot into the cage because.
So you're going to fire on this square, essentially.
Yeah.
Or do you want to
yes.
fire on another square?
No, I'll fire on that square because
Okay.
that's where the other one appeared, and you know,
Yep.
patterns. Do I have to make the roll at disadvantage?
You do.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 4 and a 2, so you know,
So-
either way, that was going to be bad.
Casual.
9.
9 misses.
Okay.
Okay, what makes this minus?
We're going to roll
Okay, I'll
initiative
do the
now.
same.
Well, we're going to use the
Oh, okay.
initiative from before, I suppose.
Okay.
We'll say that was your turn, your surprise round, Misty. That attack.
Okay.
And you have now the first round at your 16 to go.
Try again.
Well. Oh yeah, I guess I could. Because I need to declare which side. Because I was
Or
thinking
throw
I could use
flour on it.
acid splash because it does on 2 sides, doesn't it? If it's 5 feet. I suppose I still have to hit it with it. All right. Well, let's just go again.
Let me just check acid splashes.
10. This
Oh.
have really not been great.
Yeah, unfortunately, or 10 does does not hit. As it is then,
Alright.
unfortunately, the imp's turn. Rolled a 14.
Can I with a bonus action try and
Okay.
intimidate, like a sort of be like, you know, in infernal again, be like that was a warning shot, like like trying to style it out.
Okay. Okay, that was a warning shot. I'll allow that. That makes sense.
Yeah, that was a warning shot. Next one will hit you. Well, those were the warning shots. What do you want me to roll?
Intimidation, please. Yeah.
All right, come on, don't screw me now, dice. 14.
Oh, okay,
14.
okay.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. On the imp's turn, you hear a slight scrabbling as the window at the top near the pointed roof opens and then closes.
Nice. I think that's safe to say it is. And then,
You are safe
Well-
to assume that the imp has escaped out the window and combat ends.
okay,
Fuck.
then I shall try the other key on the door, on the lock to open the thingy.
Yeah, it fits nicely into the padlock, and you open the cage without effort. Unfortunately, the man in the cage is still unconscious.
Can I do a? What did we do last time? Medicine check to rouse them.
Yes.
8.
He remains unconscious.
I call to Rhea to get her up here. See if she can do any of her magical ness on him.
Oh, sorry, I'll have to take a small rest in order to use that ability again.
Dan, do we risk trying to put a potion of healing down this guy's mouth?
Oh, seems absolutely unnecessary.
I will agree with you. It's unnecessarily he is unconscious, not injured.
Oh, okay. Can we slap him awake?
Little smelling salts.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, okay. I'll allow that. That's fine.
13 to hit.
13
unarmed strike.
Fucking hell. Okay. Do you have any strength?
No, I don't. So
Oh, okay.
That's why he did it.
Fine. Yeah.
that's exactly why I
Yeah.
did it. Yeah.
I was trying to think of the way this will work. That works perfectly fine. What's going on? What's going on? Who are you?
Hello, my friend.
Where's the Duke? Where is the Duke?
Well, not here. Don't worry, not here. The Duke is probably in a basement somewhere. We're in this house trying to look for things, trying to look for them, and we found you in a cage. And my natural instinct is to save others because the more people there are out on the streets, the more likely they are to buy Misty's products. So, what are you doing?
He
in
looks
this
at you
cage?
very confused. But I need to leave. I need to
Yes,
get
yes,
out
yes.
of this city.
Right. Tell us more about that, will you, mate?
Well, I'm not sure why she wants me, but I don't think she's going to let me leave her alive.
What is
No,
your
probably
name?
not.
I'm Cajal. Cajal Orenmar, at your service. I'm just a tax collector. I don't know why she wants me, but she has issue with me and is, I assume, just trying to make me disappear like the last tax collector.
What's the problem with taxes?
Maybe she's not paying
Like
them.
any rich
evasion.
person's, like any rich person's problem with taxes. They don't want to pay them.
Tell you what,
Ah.
there's something wrong with that. Do you know what I mean? They want to use the roads. They want people to come here and be educated. Not willing to pay taxes. What's that all about?
You're
I
Pay my
so
taxes.
right.
I'm
You're
self-employed.
so
I'm
right.
self-employed. I still pay my taxes.
And yet, regardless, I'm leaving the city as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I suggest you
but,
do the same. It's dangerous here.
Don't forget who saved you. Just putting it out there.
I won't. If we ever meet again, I will definitely owe you a favour. For all that,
Just
that's all I have to
I'll
give.
whip out a contract. Just a favour. It's fine. Just sign it. You understand. You're a tax man, right? So just sign
Sure.
here.
One favour. He fills out
Lovely.
like one favour, payable whenever, signed.
Lovely. Perfect.
Do you know who the other person in this cage was?
Sort of takes a look at her. Oh, I recognise her. She was something to do with the sewers. She's definitely part of the government. Something to do with the sewers.
There we
Well,
go.
unfortunately, she's probably the one we need more than you. But
Good luck.
Thank you.
yes.
And he's just. Is it safe to leave?
I mean,
Sure. Just do us a favor. when you are leaving, just knock over a couple of things for us. It's kind of our signature thing.
Right. Sure. And he just runs.
Cool.
Full on sprint, barely making his way down the stairs. Wrought iron spiral staircases, by the way, are the most dangerous fucking things on earth.
Yeah.
They're horrible. We used to have one at our old house, and every single one of us fell down. My mum, my dad, me, sister, all fell down that stairs at some
That's
point.
brilliant. I mean, it's not brilliant, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean by that. That's
Can we
hilarious.
search the body of this other woman? Has she got anything on her?
She does not. It seems
Okay.
anything of value or anything noteworthy was taken from her at some point.
Is there anything else in this room that we can pilfer?
No, as I mentioned before, unfortunately, the bookcase is empty and there is nothing else in the room. Literally is just a damsel in the tower situation being held
Yeah, well,
there.
we didn't need the fucking tax collector, did we? We wanted the other one, but oh well. I guess we should probably just then proceed to the next dungeon. Although, Rhea, how long a rest do you need to regain those spells?
Only a small one for the game, whatever you use.
Do we want to take a bit of a rest down, or do we think push on?
I think we should push on for a little bit,
Alright.
shouldn't we?
Okay. So we're going to skip ahead to just finding the stairs in the kitchen and making your way down into the dungeon.
To the end.
Yeah,
No
that's fine.
problem.
We've already acquired that information from multiple sources.
Where is the right music for this one?
Spooky sewer music. Spooky sewer music. Plop, plop, plop. Plop, plop, plop. Yeah. Spooky sewer music.
You make your way down into what looks to be a cellar. You notice that...
I hardly knew her.
Oi! You notice it's quite well lit down here, to be honest. Well, actually, no, this room isn't well lit. You'll find out that the rest of the tunnels are very well lit.
Great.
You can see just here to the east and here to the
I
west.
have no light on me.
That's true. The only person who can see this is Amanda currently. Are some
And
very
Jean can
well
see us in
made,
10 foot.
very well made iron doors, and you can all smell what you would expect to be the stench of sewers, knowing that this is where Van Thamper have extended her influence into. Is actually the quite nice smell of incense, sort of covering up that smell.
It smells like sandalwood.
But in this cellar itself, you find that 4 stone pillars brace the 10-foot high vaulted ceiling of this cellar. The walls are lined with dozens of barrels bracketed on wooden braces. Half the barrels already have been tapped with brass spigots. The room also contains 2 stacks of wooden crates, one in the middle of the room and another by the south wall where Rhea stands.
Can I light a torch?
You can light a torch, which is 30 feet of light, 15 dim, 15 bright.
Give me that. Give me that vision.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. Well, I guess I think the obvious thing is Gene would go and try and find which one he could drink out of these barrels. Would be the first thing.
Yes.
Sure. He goes and
You see, I'm gonna go fill up my hip flask, huh?
he tries the first one and spits it out. It's just water. And then goes to the next barrel and finds a nice keg of ale and starts chugging almost from it.
Yeah. That's what he would do. In the meantime, I guess I want to maybe look at some of these other.
Okay.
I sort of-
listen
can
to
I-
the doors, I think.
Can I go around tapping the barrels to sort of hear, like not tapping them as in putting a spigot in them,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
but like give him a quick...
knocking on them?
Most of the spigot tapped barrels are empty, but for the ones that luckily Jean had found. The others
got a good nose for that.
seem to be full. Being untapped, they seem to be full of some form of liquid. Most
What
of
do
the
you
ones
reckon,
that are
Dan?
full are the ones at the back of the room. It's only these 6 that have been tapped.
Proper tapped, man. He's tapped.
What do you reckon? Secret. Is there any other entrances or exits or anything?
Just the 2 doors there and there. I don't know where Amanda just went.
I pressed a button like to zoom in or out, and then I disappeared off the face of the earth.
You've literally gone off the map somehow.
I think I might be. I can see a circle in the top left-hand corner. It just looked like it teleported off the map somehow.
Yeah, I'm
Into
gonna
a
have to,
plane. Went into another plane of existence.
yeah, I have to drag
delete
on
me
a
and
new one. I can't delete you even. You're just gone.
How did I do that?
I don't know.
I just pressed zoom out.
I have to give you your
Nice
vision.
one, Dan.
Your vision back. Night vision, 60 feet. Tinted,
just
a
thought-
nice light grey.
Thank you. Now I can see myself again, I think.
So, Mortlock and Rhea have not got the health that they had before. How much health did they have before? 17 and 17.
Not bad. Is Slobber Chops doing anything?
Can Slobber Chops hear or see anything?
Does Slobberchops hear or see anything? Roll me a perception check for Slobberchops.
Let's see. Slobber Chops is.
Oh, I'm back in the stairs now.
Me?
I am. I've been put back on the in the tower. Brad.
16.
You've been put back in the tower. How did you manage that?
Yeah, me too. We're both in the
right.
tower.
Yeah, that's my bad. Okay.
Was it 16 for Slobber Chops?
16 for Slobber
16 for Slobberchops. He starts hissing and growling at the barrels in the middle of the room.
No, I knew it. I knew there was something going on. I'm gonna back away from those
Chops.
barrels.
Set them
then.
alight.
Not
Just,
barrels.
I'll grab one of the torches
crates.
and just throw
crates.
them on the crates. Just grab the torch and throw it on the crates.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, Misty, throw some oil on that.
Oh, I've only got massage oil.
I still do. It'll go up.
All right.
Okay, so you're going to throw some oil and then throw a torch on it.
Vroom.
The crates light on fire. Unfortunately, the creatures inside are immune and they leap out of the flames. 3 spined devils.
Well, at least we learnt something.
As everybody,
You know?
please roll initiative.
Roll that
Good job,
initiative. Nice one, Slobber Chops.
Combat.
Oh,
do you wanna have the
fuck's
ro-
sake.
Do you want to have the thingy up?
13.
Turn order up, Brad.
I know.
Cool. Don't like that they're immune to fire. That doesn't really.
Yeah, they're just currently stood in the inferno that is caused by the crates. Not worrying at all. Misty is the 11, not 16.
Motherfuckers.
They didn't roll 2. What's your dex, Rye?
+0.
+0, so the devil goes first. Can you roll for Jean, please?
Yeah, sure. 18.
18 for Jean. Thank you. Mortlock. Too many character sheets open. Oh. That's a 5, the 8. Okay. Jean is first to go as these spine devils launch themselves out of the crates currently on
Well,
fire.
Put an echo right by it.
Yeah,
Standing.
standing on any 3 of the spaces that the spine devils currently stood on would mean that you would take 1d6 fire damage at the start of your turn.
He'll go here, the opposite side of him.
Hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's his echo, anyway. Yeah.
Oh right, you want to spawn his echo over there?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh right.
Yeah, he's not running into the fire, is he?
No, he's too busy having a drink.
And then
Send
his
the echo.
echo will probably attack the nearest spined devil, I should
Okay.
imagine.
You want to roll that one, Dan? +6,
Yeah.
D20 +6.
Aye. I had to get used up sometime. That's the 2.
There's the luck gone.
Does he
Oh.
attack more than once? He only attacks once, right?
No, not yet. He only attacks
Yeah,
once.
level 5, you get 2 attacks. Although you haven't got a bonus action left because you used it to spawn.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can use a bonus action to expend one of the 2
Cool.
remaining charges he's got on the Echo Knight to do an additional attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, the unleash incarnation thing.
That's it. Okay. Unfortunately, ends his go as the spine devil. He goes to attack, and the spines, the quills on the devil itself, stop Gene from making any
That
sort of
clock
concerted effort.
Food works 1 in 12. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's got to strike that right hour. Amanda, it is your turn.
I've got a lot. I've got 35 movement, so I'm going to move back here because I'm a brave young soul. And I'll attack this one to start with my first of 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was close. 12.
12 unfortunately misses as it sails through the
Okay.
air, your vision slightly blinded by the bright flames.
Yeah, I'll do a second one then at the same guy. Oh, you're not going to believe what is going on today.
Oh, big.
Ooh, another
Oh,
Real
crit.
fucking big.
So that's
Huge.
1d6, 1d8 plus 6, so that's 20 already, and then 1d6 and 1d8.
We're rolling 2 additional dice, aren't you? He has 22 health, so you
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead. You kill him as this bolt sails through the air, catching him right in the forehead.
Just lined up with the first one. And then my third attack, probably not 15.
15 does hit.
Oh, okay. For 12 points of damage. I don't know what's going on with my
12
dice.
points of
today.
damage. Nice, as
Big
it
up.
sinks into this devil's shoulder, putting him at a bloodied state.
Get in. Oi. Slobber chops, get in here.
But it is
This
now
one-
this devil's go. Incensed by the arrow bolt coming from that direction and not sure who shot it, whether it was Mortlock, Rhea, or yourself, he is going to attack Rhea.
What was that? Slobber chops is in my armour as well, by the way, Brad, just so I'll move.
Okay. There we go. Right. Lashing out with 2 attacks using its tail spine. For a 20 to hit on Rhea, you see that as this spine pierces into Rhea's shoulder, you hear a deep sizzling as part of her leather latches on fire and she's rushing to brush the fire out.
You're on fire.
Dealing
That's
8,
gross.
dealing 3 piercing and 5 points of fire damage for 8 total.
Ooh, hiss.
The next,
Is this... Sorry, Brad, is this the same kind of spine devil that fella had that was on the pirate ship? The other more
I
van...
cannot remember. I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The second tail spine attack misses as now Rhea is ready for it, parrying it with her sword. Putting it at Misty's turn.
Well, I'm pretty useless here because of no fire, so I'm going to do the same thing and move move just before, and then I'll launch.
You take an opportunity attack as the spine devil lashes out with its forked hand.
Oh, it's bloody hand, forking hand.
Forky
It's
hand.
forking hand.
With a natural
What was
1, he sails
Oh!
straight past you.
Love that. Okay, well then I do make my move over here. And then, because it tried to attack me, I will try and attempt to yeet some acid at it. Can it make a dex save of 15?
It can make a dex save of 15. Or can it, even? There's what damage acid, isn't it?
Acid, yeah.
Can you roll, please? Makes a 14, so fails.
Oh, lovely. Top bins. 6 points of
Nice.
acid damage.
6 points of acid damage as it starts melting. Some of the quills start to fall to the floor as they are melted at their base.
Lovely. And then I use the rest of my movement to get behind Amanda.
Yeah, dodge.
Yep. And that's the end of my go.
Okay. Next is, unfortunately, the devil's turn that died, so Rhea now gets her turn.
Got it. Right, finish it off.
Rhea lashes out with her longsword at the devil with a 16 to hit.
Yeah, come on.
She deals 9 points of slashing damage as she slices this devil's head off, and it falls to the floor in a pile of goopy black blood.
Smashed it to pieces.
Nice.
The remaining devil is going to lash out at the Echo Knight.
Fool. For the
being
oldest trick in the
closest.
book.
The tail is going to hit with a 15, I believe.
No, 18. Oh, no,
Right.
sorry.
No, it has an Echo Knight of
Yeah.
a 16.
Yeah.
Yes.
16.
16, so it misses. So is then
Nice.
going to keep launching in with the tail for a 19 to hit this time, dispersing the Echo Knight. It looks round at its next prey and charges towards Jean, putting out of your vision behind the pillar, Amanda. But it is Mortlock's turn, and he is going to charge down with his club, swinging in big for an 8 to hit, as he
Oh.
catches the pillar on the way through, throwing off his
GG.
attack.
Nothing.
Jean,
Well, he's got one
as
right
the,
there.
as the hour cometh.
Yeah, cometh the hour, cometh the man.
Should we attack and bonus action attack rather than try and summon the echo?
Yeah, attack. Oh, the echo's still around.
No,
No,
dispersed.
it got
You'd
hit.
have to use
2
the
attacks.
bonus action. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hit him and then follow up with his horns, I guess.
Alright, I'll do this one. I rolled a nat 1!
Nat 1.
Again, is that second one?
Sean's luck persists through people.
I don't understand how
I'll do a
Fennis Bane
follow-up.
is so bad.
A plus
What's
6 is
his-
like a decent addition as well.
It is.
Yeah.
As long as he rolls anything over a 10,
He's pretty much
he hits
hitting.
basically at this
Yeah.
level, yeah.
50-50 chance and he's flipping heads
Yeah.
every time.
It's
Oh,
really not going
well,
well for him.
Can
What's
we
his
still hit him
horn
with his
as well?
horns, can't we? Is that what his thingy is?
Yeah.
Yes, you can still try bonus attack. It's an unarmed attack with the horns, not its feature. Essentially.
Okay, still +5, so. You doing that?
Oh,
Yes.
14.
14.
14
And that'll be-
just hits.
So that's 4. Is that 4 points of.
4 points of piercing damage.
Has that rolled that automatically for me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
has.
has.
Well, he's got an automatic 4, yeah.
Yeah, because
Cool.
it's just a strength one.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
As the horn pierces the hand of the devil, it recoils in pain.
Yeah. Take that, you see.
Amanda.
I'm going to do like a bonnet slide across the crates here,
Nice.
whilst firing 2 shots at this fella. Number 1. Oh, there it is. There's the nat 1. Weird. Okay, yeah. And then the second
Doesn't
attack.
look like a nat one.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. No, it's not a nat 1. Oh, it's not a nat 1 because I'm a halfling.
Oh,
And if
so
I
it
roll a
re-rolled
nat
it.
1 again, that's so clever.
So it rolled
Nice.
it. What did it re-roll it as a 4?
As a 4. Yeah. 14 to hit.
14 hits.
So I kind of have you seen that TikTok of that guy who does the strange falls? I do
No,
that.
I've
So
not seen that.
he does this thing where he walks into like fences and like falls over them, but suddenly like looks like he meant to do it and like the cover's really cool. That's what Amanda does. He trips over a little bit, but he stars out into roll and shoots him in the head as he does it. Well, doesn't do so much damage. 7 damage.
7 points of damage.
And then he lands, steadies himself, and has another crack. For 21.
Definitely hits.
Still another one with 7 points of damage. The lowest.
It's
What
looking,
happens when you're being an idiot.
it's looking very beat up. Black blood is starting to pool around its feet.
Cool. And I moved 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Done.
Okay. Misty, it's your turn.
I'll step out to where I can see it.
That's it. That'll be here.
Yeah, and then I'll throw another acid thingy. So, dex save, please.
Dex save, no problem. Another 14 as it
Oh.
fails.
Right, middle of the road, 3 points of acid damage.
Oh, 3 points of acid damage, putting it down to, unfortunately, 1 HP.
Oh no! And then back into the stairwell with me.
Yeah, as it is looking almost disformed and disfigured through this acid. It is the last devil to go, so unfortunately Rhea gets another turn. She is just going to stay back, try and stay safe, and throw out her returning throwing knife. For a 15 to hit,
Yes.
she deals 7 points of piercing damage. Does anybody want to describe what she does?
Well, considering she took the last one, she killed the other one as well, didn't she? Took that one's head off.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she throws the throw. Oh no, I know exactly what it is. She throws the
Okay.
throwing knife, and it hits it in the head, and it takes the head with it and taps one of the barrels in the back that hasn't been tapped.
And the beer comes out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The knife disappears and appears back in her bandolier, and yeah, water starts to pour out. Ale, sorry, starts to pour out of this devil's mouth, and
Love it.
Jean is straight over, mouth underneath.
Can't waste good booze, you see.
You're just alive, you know?
Ending combat.
Nice. All right,
Well.
let's.
I give slobber chops a bit of my bacon, trail bacon. For that.
Nice.
I just drop it down my top like that.
Is this like an actual rule about housing thingies in your
No,
body?
it's a specific trait for slobberchops.
Oh, okay, fine. I just didn't know. I guess I didn't read that bit enough.
And a little
but,
tickle between the ears.
Okay, well, I guess we should probably
Oh,
maybe have a look in either one of these rooms.
I'm gonna open this door. Oh no, Gene's gonna stand by the door
Yes.
with his
Classic.
10-foot blind sense
Okay.
and see what he hears behind the door.
With his blind sense, he feels, senses nothing behind that door.
Right, so the door under his arm, the standard. We're gonna have to give that a name, that maneuver.
Okay. So the door opens.
Under some underarm access.
And inside you just see it seems to be specifically a wine cellar this time. You see arrayed in specially made wooden wine racks more than 200 corked bottles of wine.
Gene's straight in there.
Yeah, looking
Jean,
for the
being
good vintage.
quite the connoisseur, discovers some 5 bottles of some vintage nice wine.
Put them in the old bag, shouldn't we?
Yeah,
Put them with...
yeah.
About a pound
Set
each.
up
I hope you're tracking the weight of this bag of holding because there's a lot in there now.
So I did, in the googling, people are saying that like a bag of holding is far much bigger than £500 is
Huge.
how big? How big is Gene? Well, actually, I can't see.
I think it's like
can't
3
see.
genes.
Like 4 me's or something, 3 me's.
So the inventory.
I mean, he's carrying 140 pounds. I don't know how much he weighs, but he's carrying 140 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got
So it's a hell of a lot. We'd have to get
Yeah.
4 Genes worth of basically like.
Of materials, which is like
Well, hold on a minute.
chainmail.
Let's think about this.
He's got two warhammers essentially, a shield, chainmail.
Yeah.
So he's got a lot of weight on him.
It's about like that's about 200 kilos, right? So
Yeah. So actually, here's a good one. So chainmail's 55 pounds. So it's almost 10 chainmails, 9 chainmails.
yeah, I think we got a lot of room. I've written all the stuff down, so if there's any, and to be fair, it's only like
It's only little bits
the
like
mouth of the
jewelry
bag,
and
innit?
yeah, wine and stuff. So
you can always. I'm sure Dan's like, probably my favorite episode of Dungeons and Daddies where they use the bag of holding to suffocate somebody.
Amazing. To decapitate a
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
even better than that. It's amazing.
So I did like that is a way someone was like that is a way of torturing someone where you can put their head in the bag of holding because they can only hold their breath for like as long as they're con
10
mod,
minutes.
and then you can take it off.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So you can put it on and then wait for them to run out of air and then take it off again to torture someone, basically, which is a fun way to think about that.
dry boarding.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Love it.
Okay. Well, I guess. Do you want to point Slobber Chops in there to see if he makes a growl?
Feed him a bit more bacon.
Slobber Chops doesn't feel that there's anything in there.
All
And
right.
there's any. I'm gonna have a look a little round for any like secret doors or anything.
Yeah, twist the bottles.
No, you don't find anything. Spend a good 10
Okay.
minutes having a little feel around, tapping walls, nothing.
Okay.
We got the 5 bottles. That should be all right. And then, do you want to do the underarm access on the other side?
Please.
Move him over there. He senses nothing behind that door. Once
Go
again.
then.
So, peeking through the door, then now leads you into a very well lit tunnel. What looks to be
okay.
a converted sewer into an actual livable space with some quite nice lanterns hanging down at equidistant points along the tunnel.
I tell you what,
Keeping
the
it
contractor
nice.
she used to build this must have been like, oh, this is wonderful in here.
Yeah, you even notice that when you open this iron door, it's nice and oiled and makes barely a sound as it opens.
Like barely a sound, like it's been silenced.
No, like it's just
Um,
well oiled.
It's well oiled. All right, Dan, what should we do? Send Jean in basically first. You having to look left and right.
I'll have a little. I'll go in a little stealth mission, shall I?
Yep.
Just
Now-
to the edge here.
Yeah, now that you're in the tunnels, the smell of incense is even that little bit stronger, and you can barely smell that faint acidic sewer smell underneath.
Yikes. Okay. They
Seems-
cleaned this out.
It seems the
proper.
Duke wants this to be as little as a sewer as possible.
Yes, understandably. Understandably. Okay, there's a left
Right.
and a right. This could go. Which way do I want to go?
I don't know.
Go badly
Well,
for us.
what did someone say? Always go left in a maze or something?
Yeah, I mean that's what Gore would tell us to do, isn't it? Anyway, so let's head left.
All right. I guess, should we say our marching order is the normal Jean through the door first, basically? So,
Okay.
yeah, whichever way we move. And I guess we've still got that retractable pole to be poking every 10 foot, haven't we?
Get pink to pink. Be careful with that.
Yeah, let's
As
move
you-
up the sewer to the left.
Okay.
Do you want, I'll move me, and then we're just assuming that I'm basically moving Jean forwards, right?
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah, wandering
Some
through the
little
halls, you see the
that recess.
occasional rat squeaking through, but nothing really catches your interest as you move down the tunnels.
Okay, I'll move. Gene will basically move around this corner. Oh, it's very well lit, isn't it?
It is. The whole way down you can see occasional black
Yeah.
spot where the lantern has failed.
Okay. So
Alright.
I can't see up this recess at the top here. Like it's starting to dark out. They haven't put anything up there.
Roll me a perception check
As Gene or...
as whoever you want to try and see. You are holding the torch, so...
Okay, fine. I'll roll a perception check then. 14.
14. You can just barely make out through the torchlight that it is just a dead end.
Okay, wonderful. Let's keep going. Oh, look, there's a door here. Let's do the old underarm access.
There is a door here.
Get Gene involved. What did he hear?
Jean has a little listen. Can't hear anything beyond the door.
All right. Amanda, do you want to open it up?
Remember that whenever I say this, this is within his 10 feet range.
Yeah, of course.
Amanda, you want to give it a little underarm access? And
Yeah, I've just opened it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're opening this door. What you see in here is, for some reason, a V shape. Oh, that's because of the torch here and because of you. Okay,
Yeah.
so having a little peek in, this seems to be some form of cold storage. Animal carcasses and other fresh meat hang from the ceiling, attached to hooks. There are 6 3-foot-long chains ending in hooks. Flayed boar carcasses hang from 4 of the hooks. 2 of the other hooks are bare.
Are they detachable?
The hooks are nailed to the roof quite securely, but you could lift off very messily one of the boar carcasses off the hook.
No, that's all good. I was just wondering whether I could take one of those as a makeshift weapon, or Gore could, because he'd be useful with that.
They've been very securely fixed, trying to bear the weight, of course, of an entire animal.
Right, I guess slobber chops. Apart from the meat, what else can you see? You see anything in here?
He doesn't see anything, no. No indication
move on
there's anything left.
Move on, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. As you move down the hall, you can see just at the barest hints of your vision, Amanda, another doorway here, another doorway here, and another doorway here.
Okay, so there's one right in front of me, right?
There is one right in front of you.
Yeah, Jane. Get here.
Right, I'll get it. Give me a sec. There's another little lesson. Nothing within 10 feet.
Open the door for him.
Okay. You look inside the room. Nice, well-lit dining room greets you. Nothing is present currently within the room. And
Okay.
currently there is just bare. It's just 2 long tables. You could possibly seat quite a lot of people though.
Okay, so that tells us how many people might be here. I'm gonna have a listen to that door.
You're gonna so roll me a perception.
Oh, it was going so well. 8.
8. You cannot hear anything beyond that door.
Okay, then I will open it, please.
Okay. Squeaking open. This seems to be the kitchen that
Is
leads
there any
into the
food
dining
here or
room.
anything?
The kitchen is uncomfortably warm, and there is a wooden trestle table stocked with what would be tonight's meals.
Can I use my poisonous kit to put some poison in it?
You are not proficient, so yes.
Oi, any of you lot proficient with the poisoner's kit? Misty, you proficient with that?
Yeah.
No.
You would. I would say you could do it, but it would be at disadvantage.
Have you not got
Me?
tricks of the trade yet?
No. I've got right tool for the job, but not tricks of the trade.
Does right tool for the job allow you proficiency in?
No.
It means you've got the right. You can create the.
Yeah,
tools.
he can create the tools he needs. Yeah.
I'll give it a go. What have I got to roll?
Give it a second. I need to
Seems
actually
wise to poison their food in
Google
case you miss.
how poisonous kit works. So to actually craft a poison. Oh god, I've never done creating poisons or potions actually. Using a kit at least in a dungeon.
I mean, just. I'm sure there's some kind of cheeky roll. Cheeky roll.
Yeah, it's a cheeky roll, but I'm just trying to see if it would take quite a long time to do or not. I mean, okay, but well, using our own real-world experience, it'd take you 10 minutes to throw a few ingredients together. You're not quite sure if you're using the right ingredients or not, so you don't get proficiency and you are at a disadvantage. So I don't know what it'd be intelligence, I suppose. Wouldn't it?
Got plenty of that. That's +5. As an alchemist, I suppose. I'm not used to making poisons, but
No experience yet. Although you may have created some unintentionally before with experimentation.
all right. So I rolled 2d20s. I got an 11 and a 14. So an 11,
It's 16 total.
16.
Very good.
That's decent. Yeah, you create this vial of some quite potent
Some of the
smelling...
acid in my stuff, and
Yeah, you even take a bit of the sewer water and drop it in there, and
nasty.
it smells pretty off. You're not sure how effective it'll be, but you've created a nice little vial.
Yeah, throw it in their thing.
Yeah, go for it. Chuck it in
Sure.
where it needs to be.
Pop that in the
Into the
food.
meat.
Some of the food gets
Yeah.
a bit discoloured and it smells a bit off now, but we'll see whether they take to it or not.
All right, and then
Right, let's move on then, I guess.
yeah.
You've got this. This looks like a double door to me.
It is indeed a double door.
Yeah, gee, probably something important behind there. Double doors. It's always important, isn't it?
Gene puts his ear to the door. Through his blind sense, he can't really sense anything, but as he puts his ear to it, he can hear half a dozen maybe voices chanting in a language that he can't discern.
If I'm close enough, can I hear what they're saying?
Yeah, you
I've got
sort of budge him out of the way as he's trying to listen and have a little listen yourself. These are definitely chanting in Infernal. You can faintly hear that they're discerning praise heaping upon what you can listen as an archdevil called Zariel for her tireless effort to win the Blood War.
Right, well, Gene, Mortlock, get here. Smash that door down, let's cause some chaos. And I'll stand there.
I'll stand. Yeah. Back next to Amanda.
Ray's just going to stand there, so is with you. Jean steps back one motion and then steps forward using all of his momentum to put his foot straight through where the handles would be. The doors swing open, crashing into the room as it reveals 2 rows of wrought iron candles in a vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a longsword stands on a dais to the south. A 6-foot fiend bristling with spines stands just to the west of the statue. Glaring at 5 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries depicting the layers of hell adorn the walls.
Right, this is a fine pickle we got ourselves in.
What do we do?
Well, we told them to charge in and run and go, didn't we?
Yeah. As soon as the doors slam open, you are attacked on sight. Everybody roll initiative.
All right. Not all right. A 5. Honestly, I think I've scarpered all of Sean's bad luck tonight.
Ooh, okay, that's much better for me. See you later.
Yeah. You do hear devil shout out in Infernal to attack you, 2 of you understanding the words. They all respond with a muttered yes, odious, as they move forward towards you.
Oh, who's this prick now?
That's gross, isn't it?
One, 2, 3, 4. Have you rolled genes?
Oh, no, I have not. I should do that now. 17.
Okay.
Uh,
He always gets decent initiative, though.
yeah.
He's lucky because it means he goes in, doesn't it?
Yeah. He's got +1 dex, I think, if that...
So has Mortlock gone in, so that's great.
So Jean, and a first Misty just before Rhea.
No,
Odious.
I got 5, mate, not 17.
Oh, 5. It didn't select your icon when you rolled it.
No. Yeah.
So then we've got Odious with a 21, and then the cultists are all below Rhea, just before Misty, except one who rolled a 4.
Oh.
So putting it at Amanda's turn first.
Right, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on the big dude here.
The Barb's Devil Odious.
And then I'm going to shoot 2 attacks at him. Number 1, because I'm my Dread Ambusher. That's a 22, the first hit.
Okay. Your crossbow is magical, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And it will do this plus a d6 plus a d8. So this initially, and then a d6 and a d8. So plus another 5. So 16 on the first one.
Okay, 16 points of damage.
Need those crits, baby.
20 to hit.
20 does hit.
So that does this plus a d6 because of my Hunter's Mark. Oh, fuck's sake. 9.
9
in
points
total.
of damage.
Still alright though, isn't it? A little bit of every little helps. And then whoop!
As 2 bolts sink into it, just sort of just above the hip, only a flesh wound for now.
Then you
Being a
have a third
devil,
attack
you're
now.
not really sure if anything's critical.
Yeah, never know what's gonna hurt. I use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on him,
Ah.
so I can't do it.
Yeah. So we then go to Odious's turn. He is going to use his action to use his Summon Devil.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Sounds like he needs to go first.
With only a 30% chance, he needs to roll between, we'll say between a 1 and a 3 on a d10. A 3.
Oh, you wanker.
So unfortunately, another barbed devil appears.
Horrible. That is horrible.
He appears within 60 feet of his summoner. So he's going to pop him right in front of Jean.
Of course he is.
It will. Well, yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter if you know. It remains for 1 minute.
Even if the other one's dead.
No, until it summons, dies, or dismisses it as an action. It is not a
so we should-
concentration, being an ability,
Yeah.
not a spell.
Should probably try and take the other one out because these things are pretty horrible. I don't remember exactly, but I remember them not being nice.
We just fought 3 of them in the thingy, didn't we? The Barb Devils, so just fought 3 of them in that other thing.
No,
So
I
they
think
do
it's
hit.
different from the other ones.
That ends its turn. Putting it at Jean's going.
Well,
Right,
he's going to
well-
want to make it go round, isn't he?
Do you think he'd want to just hit this one in front or try and
Oh,
skirt
wasn't he just
around it?
make the echo next to the other guy and hit that guy?
His echo can only appear within 30 feet of himself, I think. Within 15 feet of himself.
Can it then move though and attack?
You could mentally command it to move 30 feet
In any direction, no
in any
action
direction.
required.
And then as a bonus action, you can also teleport and swap places with the echo at cost of half of your movement. 15 feet of your movement, even.
So he could do all that, couldn't he? He could put the echo, get it to move to the fella. Oh, it's a bonus action to swap, is it?
It's a bonus action
Yes.
swap, so.
So summon it, run it at the big fella at the back and smack him.
And then next turn we can
And
see
next
if
turn, teleport and get in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to put do you need to put a token down for that, or should we just assume it's
Where
what
are
happens?
you placing it?
He will eventually end up at the other fella.
Oh no, but he's going to take opportunity.
He's going to
attacks,
take
isn't he?
opportunity attacks depending on where you place him, and how many as well.
Of course.
Maybe we just hit
Hang
this
on,
one
hang
in
on,
front.
I'm just going to move my token so I can see.
Yep, no problem.
5, 10. He could
Be
summon
easier
it
if you
here.
did it there. It's okay.
Summon it here and go
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Knock through out this and go 30 to here.
20. He would take one opportunity attack from this cultist.
He can't run through this, I
No,
assume.
that's a candelabra.
Okay,
Oh, wait, let
so
me just double check that, because you might be right. It's just a candlestick.
Yeah,
He
you can
could
knock
probably
it
just
down
run
and
through it and knock it down. Yeah.
get this dagger and so barrel through round to the side of him here if that's possible.
Okay.
And I shall go back to where I was because I don't want to be anywhere near that nonsense.
That's no problem. So he's now right next to Odious.
Then he's
Alright.
going to attack it. Glennis Bane, come on.
Oh!
Ooh, it's got
Oh, crit!
Crit!
A crit. So 12 plus another roll.
He's done it. So
Oh
it's
yeah, he
done
did roll max. So
12 plus 5.
17 points of damage.
On a crit.
Was he?
Well, that's just I don't know what that's that hasn't what that has rolled is.
That has
actually
rolled a
ended
max roll plus its crit roll.
Fortunately, through some magical means, it's done it. Does he have any?
Oh yeah,
special-
yeah, yeah.
17 points of damage. As the morning star finally strikes the hour and
Well, I
crashes
think
into
this
Odious's
time-
shoulder.
It goes the other way. And
Oh,
it
okay.
works.
He does it anti-clockwise.
It goes in reverse. Do you think maybe? Oh no, he has to take the attack action, doesn't he, to
Yeah.
unleash the incarnation? Okay.
No, does he?
No, no. So let's unleash incarnation and do another attack.
Because that's no action. Yeah.
Oh, is it no
let's do that.
action, is it?
Yeah, you can heighten your Echo's fury.
Whenever you take the
Maybe
attack
when-
action.
Additional.
Oh
melee.
no. Yeah, so he has to do the attack here. Yeah, fine.
But when
Yes.
you take the attack action on your turn, any attack you make with that action can originate from your space or the echo space. So it.
Yeah,
does-
but I think
I think I think you can make 2 attacks from the echo's position.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, well, I can't burn one of those, so
I can. Done.
Cool. So if you burn the second one for him,
Thank you.
and then do you want to make this one, Dan?
Yeah, go on then. Can I press it and roll it? Does it?
Yeah.
In
so
his sheet,
if you
yeah.
open it, if you
Okay.
just press the +6 and then press the beyond 20 in the top right.
Oh, I see. Here we go then.
25.
you not
Oh,
even
19 to hit. Oh, so
Oh.
close.
Hang on, he's not a. What kind of weapon fighter is he? Oh, he's an echo fighter. God, otherwise
Yeah.
he had like increased criticals.
Yeah, he's not champion, unfortunately.
That's 11 points. That's still
Another
that's
11 points
effective.
of piercing. Yeah, he's dealt 28 points of damage in this round, which is not bad at all.
Most he's ever dealt in any combat.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget he also has an action surge, being a warrior fighter.
Should we
Sorry.
do it?
When he gets there, no, because it's bonus action, so it doesn't matter. It's a bonus
No, an
action,
action
to attack.
surge
It's not
is
the attack
action
action.
surge is a free action.
Hold up. You can just attack
Do we
again.
want to? But do we want to burn all of Sean's utility
Now
in
is-
this first fight?
Now is the time to do it, though, isn't it? With this massive motherfucker in front of us.
Yeah, he seems pretty. Fuck
You
it.
go
yeah.
this time then.
That's what he
Oh,
gets
no,
for not.
but-
That's what gets for not being here. We'll burn all
mean-
his utility.
Yeah, bear in mind, he's taken 2 crits and is not bloodied.
I know.
Yeah.
That's. We've
Oh
got
no,
to
you,
take him
you
down.
didn't crit him, sorry. But yeah, he's taken 1 crit and a lot of damage and still not bloodied. So.
All right, I'll roll this one then. Oh!
Yes, 19 again. Honestly, his echo is. I think his echo is a mirror. Is in reverse, and so he's absolutely
That's
nailed.
it, yeah. He is now bloodied, finally.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
30, nearly 40 points of damage, basically.
Fantastic work.
Not bad. All right. So we know the rough thingy. Okay.
Well, I
I
did
like
a bit
that.
as well to him, didn't I? So
Hmm.
about 50-ish. Christ.
Okay.
It's doable. I might have to use a spell slot here this time.
Mortlock's gonna have to hold the door. Hold door.
Mortlock
Hold door.
is going to shove this
Good idea.
second barbed devil 5 feet if he can. So using his great club. With a 10 to hit, unfortunately, this barbed
Oh.
devil moves ever so slightly out of the way, keeping his feet solid and not being moved.
No, you see, you have to go from the underneath, like my echo is doing. Not from over the top, that doesn't work every time.
Rhea is going to throw.
At the back, right at the back.
No, it's going to run in and attack with the long sword,
Fool. It's a waste of hit points.
missing unfortunately.
Dang.
Putting it at Le Cultists. This one at the back is going to see what's happening and attack the Echo Knight with his scimitar as he had pulled it out of the robes, lashing out, and the Echo Knight almost phases ever so slightly, causing the scimitar to pass by. It's only a 6 to hit. This cultist is going to run in. It can't really get at Rhea behind the door frame, so it's just going to attack Jean. Scimitar lashing out. Crits, unfortunately, with a 23, dealing 9 points of slashing damage total.
Okay, can you minus that from his sheet? In
I
Demon
can.
Beyond. Thank you. So I cannot. No, it doesn't let me.
So, this cultist is also going to try and back up the devil commanding it. Lashing out with the scimitar. For an 18 to hit, it deals 5 points of slashing damage. How much health does the Echo Knight have? Only 1 hit point, so unfortunately the Echo Knight disappears in a puff and haze.
Alright. It's a wasted attack effectively. It's good.
Misty, it is your turn.
Okay,
Right,
I
time
felt
to
like
pick guns, my friend.
Oh, sorry. He's
Yeah.
going to move. He's going to use his movement. Sorry, the remaining movement to move back up.
Remember, these things are like immune to shit and whatever. The last ones were immune to like fire.
fire, so Misty's gonna pull out the multicolored thing out of multicolored.
This was so
Vial.
sad last time you did this.
It did, yeah, it didn't work, so I really have to make sure this one does. And with a long ass range, I've got a 90-foot range on this. I'm gonna I'm gonna yeet it at the guy at the back.
Okay, you're going to baseball throw it over the crowd.
Yeah. To the guy at the back. I've got a long range. Come on, baby. Oh, I have to pick which one first. You reckon he's? I could use lightning. Nothing's immune to bloody lightning, is it?
Lightning. I think lightning's a good choice, actually.
Yeah. Okay, I'll roll lightning. I mean, it's a spell, so it doesn't count, but that's a nat 20.
That's the new.
No, yeah,
D&D one.
that's D&D
That's
1
old.
rules. You crit still with spells.
So what does that mean? Double
You get
damage?
yeah, you get it's normal crit rules as we do. Max dice plus 1 roll.
But even with a spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, fine. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that was the new rules. Well, that's
No, that's the
good.
existing rules. That's 5e rules.
Oh, it is.
Whoever you've been playing with has been playing the rules wrong, friend.
Well, Johnny. So that's 24 lightning damage, so straight out of the bat. And then I roll one extra, so I just roll one extra d8.
Well, it's all of the dice again.
All of the dice that you would roll.
Yeah, just all of the flat damage stays.
So it's
and
3d8.
then all,
Yeah.
3d8, which is 24.
roll-
yeah, so you roll
3d8.
another 3d8.
Okay, well, that's all.
It's a game changer, mate. This is a fucking game changer for Misty.
Yeah, it's a huge crit.
Alright. Plus another 19.
So that
Shite
is
almighty.
46. 47.
Oh, sorry.
How do you want to do this?
No, sorry, 24, 40 is 43, sorry.
Oh, 43 is not enough. Sorry, guys.
Wait, 24,
24 plus 19 is 43.
34, yeah, 43.
Oh, I thought you said
So
27 for some reason.
So as
Sorry, mate.
he throws this thing, it spirals and like you see all of the colours, and then a blue colour starts to push out a lot more.
You see,
as this thing spins, and so shatters as lightning comes flying.
you see the lightning travel all the way across the Barb Devil's body. The spines at the back start having bits of arcing lightning travelling across the barbs.
Just a gentle clap slow clap from Amanda.
Yeah, you see him steaming and smoking as he starts to rise off his knees.
Great. I will then move to the side. Wonderful. And then that's it. I won't do anything on my bonus for now. Someone else can take him
Okay.
out. What a crit. I didn't realise it's
That was
spell
amazing.
crits.
Yes, of course, spells crit.
Considering how... And the other good thing as well, that's part of my feat, so I still have all my spell slots left.
Well done.
Nice.
This cultist is
Good
going
job.
to rush forward and also attack Jean, being the only
Fucking
one who
game.
can get a clear hit on. The scimitar is going to crit again. There's a lot of crits this game. This is
There's
There's
ridiculous.
been so
What have you
many.
rolled today?
So he rolled a 5 on the second roll, so that's 7 plus 5 is 12 points of damage to Jean.
Where's Gene then? How's he doing?
He's got 4 points remaining.
Oh, I better.
Okay, someone keep him up there, right?
Yeah,
Amanda.
I can.
Okay.
Oh wait, no wait,
So-
sorry. No, Odious, the clone of Odious goes after Odious himself.
Okay. 5, 10. I can see him from there. Pop. I mean, I'm still like he's still sparking and stuff, so I'm gonna have a crack at the lightning. No,
Still-
what is going on? 29.
And he's still hunter's mark.
Still
as
Hunter's
well,
mark,
isn't
so it gets an extra D6 on top of his lucky because I rolled a 1. 7 points of damage and 6, so 13 points of damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Oh, what I'm gonna do is hope that one of I can see the lightning still arcing, so I shoot through the lightning bolt so it catches the lightning, and it heads straight into just the center of him. And he looks down at it and goes and blows.
The arrow almost acts as a focal point and lightning rod for all the lightning traveling throughout his body, and
Yeah,
it just
the metal.
The bolt explodes inside it, and it just half its body falls off to one side as it is torn in two.
Nice.
What's that smell? Really odious.
As the
D4
summoned
psychic
Barb
damage.
Devil is sent back to the layer of hell from whence it came.
Right, I'll take a pop at this one, my second one. I'm not done. Keep going. Oh, that's a 1. Oh no, so I re-roll. So it's an 18. 28. I'll tell you
Dan,
what,
have you rolled lower than a 15?
I don't think he
yeah.
hasn't got a total score below a 20, I think, this whole game.
I'm doing pretty well, aren't I?
Except for like 1 or 2 perception checks.
Yeah, I can't be accused of cheating either because it's all digital dice.
It's all there, it's all digital.
So that's I'll move my hunter's mark to him. So that's 9,
Okay.
and then 12 points of damage.
He is down as the bolt cracks through his golden faceplate. He
that's
sinks
my
to the
friend.
floor.
And then I'll move my mark again. Then I guess. Oh, it's a
You
bonus
can't.
action.
It's a bonus action, yeah.
Then I'll take my 2 shots and use my bonus action. So then I will slip back here.
Okay. What would be Odious' turn is now Jean's, as he is next to go.
Second wind. First thing he's going to do is do his second wind
Okay. Roll
because
that
he needs
for
to stay up, doesn't he?
Well,
I do that.
have we not got... Ah, no, because the cultists go before me, because I can heal him. But yeah,
That's
5
an awful
points of
roll.
healing,
5 points
there's
of
the
healing.
bad roll.
putting him at 9
But,
HP.
and then he's going to batter the one in front of him.
Do you want me to roll
Yeah,
that?
you do that. Yeah, because I rolled so badly.
15 to hit does hit. As he finally gets that 50-50.
Was that rolled the damage on the bottom of it? 6 piercing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dealing 6 points of piercing damage as it crashes into the arm, sending the cultist sprawling to the floor, who then quickly stands back up, his arm almost disabled through the hit.
Nice.
And finally, Gene feels a hit through his own hand for a while now.
Ah, so that's what that feels like.
Mortlock's turn. He's gonna just sort of, excuse me, sort of moves through the doorway,
Nice.
lashes out with his club. With a 12 to hit, he just hits. Meet it, beat it.
Nice.
Dealing 9 points of bludgeoning as he just flattens this dude. Crushed into the floor. The golden faceplate sort of splinters outwards.
Take that. If they hadn't been critting, they were nonsense. It was all
They
about
were
that.
fluff. Yeah, the Barb Devil was the dangerous one, and you had an amazing first round of like 60 damage or something.
Well done.
Yeah,
Misty.
we burnt a bunch of utility for it, but
Yeah. Jean is out of everything pretty much to do it.
It
Yeah.
feels like the time to do it though, right? Because we would have been dead otherwise.
yeah.
Rhea is going to move through the doorway, and is going to sort of stay back a bit, move to this corner, throwing out her throwing knife. With a 21 to hit, she deals 4 points of piercing, and you see from the knife an almost glowing light strike down through the knife as she uses Hellrider's Smite for an additional
Do I
4 points of damage. Leaving her only at 1 HP, unfortunately.
do I recognise that?
You would have known it as an ability used by a few of the Hell Riders. It was quite rare for it to appear, generally only amongst the more religious-leaning sorts of the Hell Riders.
Okay.
Which is why yourself, you don't have it.
No. I believe in no god. Me. What have they ever done to me? Or for me?
Looking at this cultist who is going to move in towards Mortlock.
Ooh.
With the scimitar, an 18 to hit does hit,
They are good. They have been trained. Fair play to them.
dealing a small chunk of damage of 4 slashing as he catches Mortlock's arm. And the last cultist is also going to lash in with the scimitar. Only a 7 to hit, missing. Doing it at Misty's turn.
Do we think we need to? Do we think we can clear them and have a rest, or do we think we want to heal up and go?
No, I think we should. I think for multiple reasons. Also, it's a nice place to try and end it here. We should probably kill them up and attempt to bar the doors and rest up, even for a short rest, because that will make Jean back up to top, won't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, those two aren't sitting next to each other, so at the very least, I'll just have to try and.
Oh yeah, I wonder why that is.
He knows now. He knows. So the one on the cultist on the left, I'm gonna firebolt him.
Okay, try and finish him off.
22 to hit.
20 to hit. It does hit quite easily.
5 points of fire damage.
5 points of fire damage as the firebolt crashes into his chest, and you see just the skin, almost even some of the bone, burn away as he falls to the floor.
Lovely. Retreat back to thingy. It's the end of my turn.
Amanda.
Right, I'm gonna run here. There's one left, is there?
Mm-hmm.
Bang. Oh, we'll move my hunter's mark to him.
Okay.
18,
Definitely hits.
10 plus 4, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. The final bolt sails through the air and hits the golden faceplate of the golden plate. God damn. The face paint barely cracks as the bolt goes straight through into the head, and the guy falls to the floor with the plate pinned to his face.
Quick, everyone in.
As combat ends.
Nice. Go make our way in there.
Upper chops, in you come.
He's still in your clothes.
Just try and bar the doors and grab ourselves a quick rest, he says, looking at Jean.
Mortlock sort of runs over to one of the candle stands. He slams the doors closed and places candelabra over the handles that had been snapped. Right, this should hopefully hold it for a while. At least we'll be notified if anybody comes along.
Nice.
Do it. Rest up. Good job.
And we'll end it there for tonight. Before the short rest.
Doing it.
Nice.
That was
Crits are
great.
plenty this session. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Brad.
lots of crits. I think there was a total of 9 crits over all the combat.
Wild.
Yeah, that was
Well
good.
done,
And then
guys.
most of them were in combat, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
every
none
single
of them
natural
out-
20 we had
I
was
think
in
I had
combat.
one. I think I had one maybe on an investigation check outside. but
Oh
other
yes, you
than that,
did.
it was-
Yes, you did.
But yeah, most of them were in
Yikes, that was
combat.
huge.
Yeah.
That one was definitely huge. The
Well, the chromatic orb.
Oh, the chromatic
Yeah.
orb, yeah. That was
That was a game.
that almost killed him from half health. He had 110
Yeah.
health, so dealing 43 damage was pretty mean.
I rolled. I think I rolled. I mean, I can see it in the thingy, but I think I rolled an 8 and a 7 on 2 of them,
that's
Nice.
great work.
which is
Gross.
basically what. Yeah. What was in the list? A 7, an 8, and a 4. So that was like, that really made the difference there for being able to do like big splash damage. No, nice to have it to actually work as well. The old what do they call it? The old chromat. So I picked that one as my mage initiate trait. I was like, that's quite cool because I can switch the damage in case someone's got a vulnerability to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming pretty clutch. Nice. All right, think we aren't on next week
Uh,
again.
yes, I'm dog sitting at my parents', so I'm unavailable to
And
stream, unfortunately.
Dan's in Vegas.
And then for, not this next week. I'm flying to Vegas next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then
I'm dog sitting for 2 Mondays, unfortunately. So
That's great. They're the 2 weeks I'm in Vegas,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I'm flying to Belfast. So I might be a little bit late the following week if they're. I'll try and
That's okay.
make it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We may do something in the interim, like I don't know, stream something if we've got the time. But yeah, we're basically sort of off for a couple of weeks, post holiday season holidays. Basically, parents are going, well, it's cheap, and the kids are back in school, aren't they? That's what they're doing, and getting Brad to dog sit, basically at that time. All right, well, I think take us out with a phrase, Brad. And a freeze frame.
fuck.
Good, perfect.